I'm Heidi Hewitt here with Ged Trias. Now, as the Associate Director of Design with the Lars Narby Group, are there any projects that you might be able to tell us about, describe in a little bit more detail that you used AutoCAD for?
Sure. A particular project of note is the Rock River Water Reclamation District. They're a public agency that's involved in the business of wastewater treatment. While that's probably not the most glamorous of things, it's a pretty vital, important part of our infrastructure. They had a number of concerns because they were kind of spread out in a number of different locations, and they wanted to consolidate those areas. But they also had a real important public function that they wanted to present a much more open and public face towards. So we had to bring all these things together and maintain some issues of privacy and security that they had, but still also allow this greater access to the general public. That facility is particularly important because they also control all their the wastewater treatment functions out of that plant as well.
And how did AutoCAD's role play into that?
It was very important in the early stages and throughout the rest of the project, but in particular in the early stages, we had a limited amount of time to develop the initial design concepts. So we did all the programming and then the initial concept design in AutoCAD and presented it to the client using solid models and visual styles. And it was kept at a nice conceptual level so they could see what we were thinking of from a massing standpoint, and they understood it very well, and we got a pretty quick sign-off on where the project needed to go.
Oh, that's great. That's important.
Absolutely. And we were able to keep the project moving and meet their schedule.
Awesome. That's a great example of how you're implementing AutoCAD in these real design projects. Even if it isn't a glamorous project.
As it turned out, I mean, the project, we're really proud of the project there. We were able to bring a lot of different things together in a particularly distinctive looking building, and I think we've gotten a lot of great comments across the board.
Great. Well, thanks, Ged.
Thank you.